Assalamualaikum and hello. So today I am very excited to show you about our group project assignment. I'm pleased to say that we have created a dedicated website to showcase our project. This website serves as a platform to showcase our project objectives such as hardware and software components, network topologies and design, and overall of the requirement of the project needed. You can access the website at denny4240.github.io/networkproject.github.io. We have 4 group members consisting of me, Dan Shazwan, who is acting as a content publisher. Secondly, Muhammad Daniel Ashraf is acting as a network engineer. Third, Mokar Robin Danishkuni, who is acting as a network designer. And lastly, Abdul Akil Naim, who is acting as a supervisor. Our startup company is a tuition center called Megah STEM Learning Center, which are focused on STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The office is located at UTM Melaka with 3 floors, and each floor uses a floor dimension of 40 x 60 foot. The ground floor is mainly used for administration and staff area, while the first floor is used for classroom, and lastly the second floor is used for laboratories. The ground floor requirements are stable and secure Wi-Fi and Ethernet for wired connection for the desktop computers. There is also printer access and also a gas network. For the first floor, we also need Wi-Fi and also Ethernet, but other than that, we have interactive boards and device connections. And lastly, the second floor, we need to have high-speed network for researching databases, running simulations, or working on projects. And then we also need Ethernet for desktop computers, secure access for network isolation to safeguard sensitive lab data, and IoT and equipment connectivity is needed to have specialized hardware or IoT devices requiring stable connections. Lastly, we need a backup system. The target user for this company are students, teachers, and admins. There are a total of 11 hardware devices that we use for this startup company. Let's take a look at it one by one. So, the first one is a PC. The PC model that we use is an Asus Expert Center, which are produced by Acer. Then the reason that why we pick this PC for our startup company is because it is affordable and it has decent spec. It is also priced at around 2189. Next, the monitor that we use for the PC is a Prism Plus W220V 22-inch 100Hz monitor, and it is priced at 323 ringgit. And the reason why we choose this monitor is because it has decent productivity with a 100Hz refresh rate. Next, we have the CCTV. The model that we choose is a Hikvision CCTV with 4MP IP camera. The reason we choose this camera is because it is very high quality and it has a built-in mic and advanced technology at an affordable price of 215 ringgit. We also have a 4-in-1 printer by Brother with model name MFC-L2805DW laser printer. Why do we choose this 4-in-1 printer? Because it is a multi-purpose laser printer with automatic 2-sided printing and mobile app support even. And it is only priced at around 1099 ringgit. Next, the startup company also uses a smart TV by Megra with 65-inch interactive whiteboard school TV. It is only priced at 6,489 ringgit. And why we choose this one is because it is an interactive smart screen with advanced technologies and built-in microphone and cameras. Other than that, for routers, we choose the TP-Link ER7206. It is priced at 1,094 ringgit. And the reason we choose this router is because it is affordable router with gigabit internet, VPN support, and central management by Omada Software. We have a switch by TP-Link called the TL-SG108E. It is priced at RM118, and the reason why we choose this switch is because it has 8 port gigabit smart minute switch for basic VLANs and QoS. Next, we also have access points by TP-Link, and the model is called EAP225. It is priced at RM460 per unit. Well, the reason why we choose this access point is because it has dual band Wi-Fi access point with mesh support and centralized control by Omada. Other than that, we also have a firewall by pfSense NetGate 1100. It is priced at 1,416 ringgit, and the reason why we choose this firewall is because it is open source, it is highly customizable firewall appliance. It also uses a server by HP called ProLiant Microserver Gen 10. It is priced at RM 3,432, and it is compact, cost-effective server for basic application hosting and file storage. For the Ethernet cables, we use a Cat6 Ethernet cable. It is priced at only RM 13.90 per 15 meter. It is affordable and reliable for high-speed connection. Software, we have a total of 5, and the first one is Zabbix, and the purpose is to network monitoring tool. It is free and is an open source tool for monitoring network devices, traffic, and performance. Next, we have pfSense. Its purpose is for the firewall software. It is free and it is enterprise grade open source firewall software with features like VPN, content filtering, and threat detection. Next, we have Awame Backuper Professional, and its purpose is a backup software. It is priced at 93 ringgit and it is an affordable backup solution for critical data and disaster recovery. Next, we have OpenVPN. It is an VPN software. It is free and is a secure and cost-effective VPN solution for remote access. Next, we have PHP IPAM. It is an IP address management system, and it is free and is a web-based IP address management tool for simplifying IP tracking and planning. So, here is the total cost breakdown of all the hardware and software needed. The PC, we use 61, the monitor we use 61, the CCTV we use 30, the 4-in-1 printer we use 3, the smart TV we use 5, the router we only use 1, the switch we use 20, the access point we use 3, the firewall 1, server 1, cable length is 1260 meter, and the backup software is 61. So this all comes down to a total of 212,022.74 ringgit.
Hello guys, my name is Al Mukarrabin. So here am I today to present our proposed network topology and design. And then let's move to the next page. So let's go. Our project used star topology. Short description about this topology is each device has a dedicated point-to-point link only to a central controller or hub. One of the strong reasons why we use star topology is if one link fails, only that link is affected, so it will be less cost consuming compared to other topology, so that we can use our budget more efficiently to buy other hardware. So before we start, here are the some labels that hardware that contains in our topology. So we have PC, CCTV, 4-in-1 printer, switch, one smart TV, printer, firewall, and router. Then let's move to our topology diagram. The first floor, there are one main switch and 5 sub-switch. The communication media that we apply to each computer is wired using Cat6. There are also a switch that connect to a few security cameras to keep our office secure. We also has a wireless access point for our client's smartphone or else. Our second floor, there aren't any major changes compared to the first floor. This floor is actually used for lectures, so there are no reasons we have to put many components here. We still apply star topology where there are one main switch and four sub-switch, and each one of them is connected to a computer, a smart TV, and security cameras. And lastly, the last floor, we have one main switch and seven sub-switch, and each switch that located in our labs is connected up to 6 PCs and some security cameras. So this is the overview of our network topology and design. At the top, you can see the internet from the router must going through a firewall, as it can protect a network or computer from malicious or unnecessary network traffic. So there will not be a problem to our upcoming days. And that's all from me.
So the IP address of our choice is 192.168.1.0. Why do we choose to use this IP address? Because it is the most common private IP address range used in a small company. And so this is also one of the range that I use in around /24 here, the default configuration here. And because our company, each network only use, for the most part, we only use 7 devices under one network. So I think 192.168.1.0 are enough to cover all the IP addressing for the devices in the network. Okay. So we decided to use the VLSM method to actually assign the IP address and to avoid excessive unused IP address. So by using VLSM, we can actually allocate the subnet for each network here. So we started with the most used number of devices in the network, which is around 7. So here we use our biggest subnet that we use here is actually /28 here. So for /28 we can accommodate more than 7, but also appropriately. And then we also have a network within that use around 6 to 5 devices under one network. So for this part, we only use the /29 subnet to actually assign the IP address here. So this will lead to actually we have more reserved IP address for future improvement and hardware or software addition here.
So that we already know the network looks like and that every IP address is assigned, let us decide which ISP we should go for our tuition center. To make this easier, we will find suitable plan based on 3 criteria, which is bandwidth, coverage, and cost. So for bandwidth, we decided to go for 1 GB per second bandwidth plan because this bandwidth is actually enough for our learning center. And we also check the coverage in these 4 ISP internet provider, which is Maxis, Celcom-Digi, Unify, and Time. And as we check at the time of recording, the coverage is really good because as you know, our learning center is located in Ampang, Kuala Lumpur. So it's an urban area, so it should be supported by this ISP. And for cost, let me tell you the cost for each provider plan. So for Maxis Business Fiber plan, it costs 499 per month. Unified Business Broadband plan costs 319 per month. Celcom-Digi Business Fiber plan costs 219 per month. And Times Business plan costs 338 per month. So for coverage, it's all supported. And for bandwidth, we go for 1 GB per second bandwidth plan. So we decided to go with Celcom-Digi Business Fiber plan because they have the lowest cost. Thus, it fits the criteria of being the most cost-efficient plan subscription for our learning center network. So let's summarize our project report. Let's start with hardware and software. Hardware and software that we use are cost-efficient while also providing good performance. To ensure our network have optimal performance, with lowest budget possible. The network design that we use is star topology, which made the network more centralized and easy to manage during emergency. Plus, this topology will make the network reliable and scalable for the future, while keeping it cost efficient. ISP that we decided to choose is CellcomDigi, and the plan that we take is CellcomDigi Business Fiber Plan, not only for good internet coverage in the project site and high bandwidth, but also the lowest plan subscription costs among other providers. So, the total cost of our network installation is estimated at Rm 300,000 ringgit. But not everything will go well as expected. So, this is our future recommendation for the network at the learning center. As the business start growing, better hardware and software is compulsory to make the network functioning in any conditions. So hardware and software upgrade is recommended so that the network can have better performance and security, thus providing reliability to the network in the future. Also, the learning center staff are also required to get training on basic network operations to make sure they are prepared for any circumstance in the network and minimize damage in the network due to human error. A consistent software update is also important to ensure the network is always up to date with latest updates that can increase the security of the network and preventing the network from any cyber attacks in the future. Last but not least, network assessment should be performed at least once a month to identify any issues with current network and can be helpful for the team to act on any network issues that occur. That's all from us. Thank you.